Finland B against Turkey. Trying to make something happen in this best of 5. Winner is into the top 16 teams of the world. And loser will drop into Silver League. In the blue trunks, probably for the full set, will be Mr. Zuppi playing Slavs. His teammate will be Roomstock as the Ethiopian player. Then we have Indian player Seeker and Ubetnir playing Mayans. Okay, solid stuff. Regarding latest revelations, do you still believe Joe Biden will move into Oval Office? I didn't know what changed. I will just say yes, but apparently I'm missing information there. What about reading a dictionary to become more eloquent to climb up the ladder? What? We mean the castle ladder? Huh. Oh god, what's that for a name? Ellie? Yes, silly man? Silsy man? I'm very sure that I'm butchering that one. Why not Kazwa? A question we get very often. And it simply seems like he either didn't have any interest or I never seen him play any team games with other Turks anyway. So probably not that connected with the Turkish scene. Obviously relatively new and very heavily 1v1 based. Ah, he's in military service? What? Kazwa drama incoming? What? Ah, okay, military service. That makes lots of sense then. Didn't know. I knew that he was young, but didn't know that it was his time. So, no drama there. Sorry, guys. Okay, Seeker going here for some waltz. Caponata sounds interesting. I really like to try out new food recipes. Yeah, I can show you how good it looks. Like, oh god, I ate so much yesterday. I got really spoiled with the food. Like yesterday caponata, today eggs Benedict. What unorthodox threats do you think Roomstock will deploy? We need to see the maps first. On Arabia, none. Sorry for German. I would then say sorry for an hour. You knew exactly what he did. Vegan eggs Benedict? It was non-vegan. Sorry. Okay, some scouting around, pushing in some deer here. Villager took quite some losses, but apparently, yeah, with loom already, so no problem. And small walls. Looks like a very compact map here with berries and gold close by. Did push 2 ostrich there from what I see. Really showing no mercy. Well, he knows that he's breaking the rules, right? So, saying, like, it's like punching someone in the dick and then saying, oh, sorry for punching you in the dick. Like, you know what you did wasn't nice. Saying sorry won't make it better. Did you know Roomstock picks mushroom in the forest in real life and tells them to expensive restaurants? Yes. I'm following Twitter, obviously. Are you trying to out-inform me?
Meow.
Meow. Tomato gondola? Did you miss a letter there? Picking mushrooms is a Czech national sport? Okay. Just wanted you to share it with the chat to make Room even more likable. He is so likable to me already. And I didn't know it before. Just someone else said it in chat earlier. So, thanks for spreading the knowledge. By the way, Zuppi, horrible open base here. Will be really ugly for him to make a defense happen. Maybe some walls here in the long run, but don't like it too much. Breaks here from our Mayan player. Small wall. Still lots of sheep. Live. Stable now being built. And I think I would have liked to see a more wall in the stone direction to have more control of that gold. Is he expecting a drush or something? Not really. Archer range now and archer range. And mining camp only now being built. Scout around. Might find a villager kill here. TC is helping out with quite some damage. And, well, we'll get away. 2 villagers around here. Could be annoyed a bit. Are they going for it? Seems like annoying, yeah. But killing, no. Half a volley in his back. And 1 spearman should deal with that. Would be nice if the overlay showed the civs. Well, symbols are here. And we introduced everyone at the start. But, yeah. Obviously, we would love if Age of Empires, after being out for 1 year, had a proper spectating feature. Wouldn't that be something? The moment those games are live, then we can use them in exclamation mark cast match again. But obviously, with recorded games, that's a command that won't really work. Every civ has a brown shield icon. I have no clue. Maybe I should check your eyes. You know that color blindness is very common, but brown? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, but yeah, there's some like very close. I think like Japanese, Indian, Burmese. I can see why it's not that great. I think African civs should have black-skinned monks. Wasn't there even a try or something like that? I'm not sure if, like, technically most monks were probably Christians, right? And therefore, quote-unquote, imported. So I think most of them historically probably were white till later. Oh, I think there's like, you could probably view it as historical standpoint, and then you could view it as like political correctness, what do we want to have in our game standpoint. And I think one of those I don't want to get into, and one of those I'm not even educated. So, no strong feeling. So, lots of aggression here. Where is Red? At the other side, finding a villager kill. Good job, Reno there. And scouts, well, very little HP. Maybe can knock a bit at the front. And that will be not the easiest rewall. Now goes for the blacksmith. Yep, gets it done there. And oh, low HP villager still. Huh. Archers around. Maybe more walls needed over there. Red still pretty annoying. Blacksmith 190 HP. And goes for the defensive tower now. Could be surrounded at the top. Lots of pressure still on Seeker as well. For now, not a lot of losses though. Uh-oh, are they jumping? I don't really think so, right? Trying to go for another palisade. Maybe send a villager around, and wall here could be an option. Oh, they're trying to find another angle. More aggression. Blacksmith 90 HP. More scouts being built. Are they going back? What's the plan here? Trying to find another angle, potentially. And that's what I said with this gold, right? Where do you build your tower now? Behind your wood line? Then you can't control the gold, and vice versa. So I think if you wall a bit more around, then your defense will simply be a bit easier. Okay, now the breakthrough there. Scouts are coming around as well. And Zuppi, obviously with no losses for now. Another market here to hold this one off. Blacksmith actually misplaced. I think if they break this one, they can actually get in. But then they can be super trapped. Like, this could be the sickest trap ever. Like, house, after they are going through. So, probably don't want to go into that angle there. That could be just really ugly. Oh, villager here. Zuppy. Micros that one to the side. Scout's actually blocking a bit. Saved that one. Now goes for the defense upgrade. Castle Age will be very late here. Already has bloodlines. Archer Dance could be a good thing here. Mayans and Ethiopians obviously both pretty damn strong when it comes to their archers. Maybe having 1-2 archers behind there could be good. Now chopping themselves out. Scouts around. We're taking the big engagement here. Spearman not really helping out. Archer count only at 5 from Roomstock. Doing a good job here is our red player. Archers at the top not really fighting. Yellow got completely demolished. And his upgrades were, well, one defense upgrade. And it just feels like a good clear up by Roomstock and Zuppy here. Holding for quite some time. But Castle Age timing obviously will be extremely late by Zuppy. Sitting at 100 food, more archers still alive, and they can out-micro Roomstock now if they so desire, and then it will be tricky to mess up again. I think Zuppy in quite some problem, and that's all because Seeker did have a pretty solid defense, but now, as I said earlier, right, the one tower that can't really go up, and, well, you have gold in the bag, wood there, we will see how this one will play out. Defensive tower now by Zuppy. Did buy himself 100 stone. Tries to go for another angle. Probably should buy another 100 stone here is Mr. Seeker. Score incredibly even. Zuppy the only one far behind from... Oh, yeah, not far behind. 400 food. 17 farmers here with slabs. He will get there eventually, but obviously would have been... or would love to be up a bit earlier. Did he play one lumber camp till now? Now he's building this one. Not the greatest one ever. Lumber camps here, relatively inefficient. Ballistics first by Ubetnir. Love that. He goes for Botkin. Double bit axe and crossbow. Instantly archers behind that one. Has enough resources to get to ballistics pretty soon. And that will be a lot of pressure. And I don't see Zuppy re-walling that area. Might even lose some more villagers on the wood. Meanwhile, Roomstock will come around at the top there. And now going on to stone, but no defensive towers. So that will be some dead villagers here on our horse players. 1 down, make it 2 down. And can run away with the 3rd one. 2 vills down there, make it 3 on the other side. And Roomstock probably rushing out ballistic as well. Makes hell of a lot of sense. Next tower there at the gold being placed knows that it feels very likely that Ubetnir is trying to break through there. Might find another villager kill. No ballistics in yet. Roomstock is getting it and now finished. Hi. We should have lots of resources though, right? Oh, finds another 2 and goes in deep. Oh no, okay, now gives up against the 2 towers. Could have gone and suicide his army to trade off against 3-4 more villager kills, but decides that's not his favorite choice. Clears up some crossbow behind there. Good job. And what is this mining camp? Didn't even realize. Did he delete something early on? Like he has this mining camp and goes on to gold there? Ay, that's ugly. Ay, that's ugly. Phew. Crossbow. Trying to micro here. Knights are coming over. +1/+1. And Roomstock should clear this one up quite easily. Where are the crossbows? Okay, they went to the front. Trying to find another angle. Defensive mangonel. Have to defend this one. +1, +2. Knights are coming over, but there's not a lot of meat in front of them now. Camel count looks to be at 1 or something. Well, 6 army. We still have some camels running around the map, but this could be really problematic now. Sorry, just had to time out someone in chat. And Ubetnir apparently 2037. And that's rank 139 for you. Seeker on the other side, ranked 1267. But that's over Seeker, so that's the wrong name for sure. And Camel's trying to defend this one. Crossbow's trying to make something happen. Mangonel here kind of trapped. And if I mean kind of trapped, absolutely trapped. Getting one good Mangonel shot off. Can't get a second one. Not for now. Five archer ranges here by Ubetnir. That is pretty damn crazy. Doing a good job of intercepting reinforcements. We'll get 1 knight, we'll get 2 knights. Micros away there and has to be happy with how that one went. Actually loses 2 crossbow there. Something that really should not have happened. TC obviously can't save that Mangonel there. Not enough damage output. Now behind this wood line, and looks like Ubetnir the only one heavily ahead when it comes to villagers, but his teammate will be dropping quite heavily now as well. Crossbow numbers simply not coming over, and camels won't really help. More stuff dying. Camels in some problems. They're trying to make the defense happen. Crossbow coming over finally. Just feels like bit too late there. Seeker's 2085. Okay. Only one TC still from Zuppi. It's surprising. But yeah. Now TC number 2 will be dropped. Rubenstock is playing on 2 TCs. Still a lot of army then the center. Oh, this will be problematic. Red, he does not have the army at the moment. 22 against way too many crossbows and knights. Oh god, this will be so many losses. Half of his army was still at the other side. Now tries to micro back, but this one will be really problematic. And I think those losses were simply something he could not afford. Rubenstock sits at 39 crossbows now and just keeps on producing. Ay. How many archer ranges were those? He is sitting at 3 archer ranges compared to the 5 here of Ubetnir, who will now have a siege workshop in his face. And without any real melee support, he can't really answer Mangonels and or Rams. So it would be nice to put a castle on. The one in the back, maybe protecting the trade. It's more like of a castle number 3 or something for the very late game. What is he trying to engage here? This would be so horrible. Not really a thing. Ram is now coming out. Knights around as well. And yeah, he has 30 villagers ahead, but will that be enough? They simply don't have the numbers. Look at that. 16 military against a solid over 50. Getting completely clapped here, and crossbows were not enough. Zuppi's defense there, good enough. 3 defensive towers, did a good job of surviving. If we look at the other side. Yeah, Seeker. Only 1 defensive tower, and Woodlines could get raided over and over again. And that was the difference when it comes to the defense, right? Zuppi, yeah, he had villager losses, but he did survive. He could put military on the map. He could be active. Seeker, fully defensive mode, only few camels, so many villager losses. Very solid defense there by Zuppi, winning them game number 1. Rubenstock, crazy KD for him. Largest army 50 compared to Mayans 30. That's something that shouldn't really happen. Ubetnir was obviously very active and had to clean up more small armies. And Rubenstock just able to mass and never got cleared up by Seeker compared to Ubetnir, who once got cleared up quite heavily. Aye, aye, aye. Why so few camels by Seeker? He lost mass amount of villagers. That's I thought I tried to show that. It surprised me a bit that I did a poor job there apparently. So Arabia in the books, and we have Ethiopians gone plus Slavs gone. On the other side, Indians and Mayans. So pretty strong civilizations already used. Now a home map of Turkey. It could be Ghost Lake. It could be Golden Pit. They have more of the standard maps. And we will potentially see 3 games of Archer Scouts in a row here. Let's see about that. Jumping into game number 2. Zuppi, again, responsible for the horses, goes for Teutons. His teammate Broomstock will now play Britons. Obviously, lovely civilization when it comes to mass archers. And you get some extra sheep in the center for this one. Obetnir is now playing Celts. Okay. That is a bit surprising to me. To see Celts here. And his teammate is Aztecs. Oh boy. Are they just... What? Okay, I'm always telling you this should never work. Let's try to find out what Seeker and Obetnir... Because they picked that very early on as well. Look at that. Aztec number 3. Celts actually late. So, I think this is a planned strategy that I predict won't work. But let's see what they actually play. Likely going to play some aggression with some siege. Probably heavy walling and 1TC plays. Huh. Sorry, this has been asked 1,000 times before, but when will Germany A's next game be? Next Saturday or Sunday? Did you ever realize that gates are only non-square buildings? For a very long time I thought markets were 4 times 3. Stables are also not square? Yeah, 3 times 3. Okay. No, I didn't. Germany's next opponent is going to be Russia, Poland A, or France. At least when it comes to my predictions. A rectangle can be a square. A square cannot be a rectangle. Holy moly. Holy moly. Dropping the real knowledge bombs. So a Drush first. Now going for the wild boar. I'm still surprised. Like, I'm confused. I'm really surprised. Do you think Germany A can beat France? I think we would be like 60-40 favorite, yeah. Like, every opponent will fear us now after beating Argentina, right? So if we just get second in group, I think that's way less scary than... Yeah, having a big win in our back. Okay, so Drush here, Drush there, Militia out. So everyone is drushing. Will this be full Drush FC? Huh. Tricky. Now taking the fight here. Next militia is coming over though. Roomstock needs to run. Remember old patch, so Celt militia is faster than the Britain militia. Might get another hit off. And the scout as well. probably then wants to go away. Has to be happy with the damage that he did deal. And those two militia should really join the party as well. A bit surprised that he didn't go with them yet. Sends them over now. Meanwhile, militia versus militia here. Eagle is around. Did trade off some HP. Should be really even at all ends. Ubetnia the only one who should get an advantage. Which series did you like best so far? I probably didn't cast the best series. Like, thus far, the best series that I did cast was probably Germany-Argentina. I heard that Poland-Germany was, like Poland A against Germany B was a very good one. Then I think Brazil A against, Brazil B against Brazil C was a really good one. And... I probably am missing a good one then. Regarding old patch, did they decide on which patch brackets are played on? I don't know about that. World Cup is played on old patch? Oh really, Tom? When was that announced? I didn't realize. I'm actually surprised by that. I'm confused now. So, what are we doing? Everyone is just Rush FCing after this one. So, completely skipping Feudal Age. Rewatching Germany vs Argentina on T90 and MEM made me realize that you hypecast the game so much when it was already pretty much over. Nice play, Mr. Apple. Thanks. I saw a game with Jordan and some unknown guy. That one was pretty good. Okay. Was probably not World Cup then. Oh, militia sneaking around. That's actually pretty interesting team play. 5 militia by Seeker. 4 militia here. Now probably just wants to snipe the scout. Wants to be a bit annoying. But that those are coming over is pretty good for Zuppi. Let's take a look. And that's still without Loom. Oh, this could be so much. Oh, nice quick waltz. Nice quick waltz. That was so good by Ubetnia. Still old palisade waltz, so is holding quite easily. Good job by him. Might want to wall the gold a bit more as well, but lovely, lovely play. Now the walls there at the side, and militia still annoying at the front. Sends his own militia back to deal with that one. Only one on gold for now. Still quite some idols. I'm a bit surprised. Thought I read Gold League is played on old patch, but maybe it changed again. I thought Gold League group stage is played on old patch. I think there, to my knowledge, there's no information on what the main event is going to be played on, and I actually assume it will be like main event bracket stage, and I assume it will be new patch.
Ready.
Yeah. Don't know what patch the main event is on yet. Oh, quick gate, nice. Quick house, nice. Another quick house, nice. Good job there. That was really good by Ubetnia. Now save the villager, save the villager, save the villager. Save the villager! And he did. 1 HP? No! He didn't. And kills the scout probably in turn as well. Oh, misclick? What? What? He probably wanted to get out, and it was still open there. 3 militia came in. Okay. That's still a lot of annoyance, though. But 4 militia should clear this one up. Yeah, no problem there. Maybe committing on a villager might be a better thing than just trying to trade this one off. Whew. Okay, militia still around. We have stable for Zuppi. And obviously we'll see the archer ranges from Rubenstock that did not go for the defensive gold. What is 3 on stone? Are we seeing longbows? Longbows? Or is... I think he is expecting a manual aggression. And he's going for a longbow defense. Are you kidding me? Defensive castle? It's obviously an incredibly good strategy, right? Against it. Aztec player is actually going for archers. And Kelp player is going for a stable. This makes so much sense. I would have never thought of that. Goes up very high population. Blacksmith Market, yeah, he ignores the archer range. Shows 6 on gold, though. Phew. He just wants to stonewall base and sling? I don't think so. I'm very sure. Like, this is the typical... He will now send 2 villagers away from berries onto stone. And will have an easy job building a defensive castle, and then he should be fine. Yeah, longbows, it just feels very likely. And see, like, Celts? He goes for a forward siege, right? He won't be able to do anything then. Roomstock already up. Stables will be out as well. Builds a scout there. Oh, militia coming over. Just harassing that area a bit. And he has the defensive gold, defensive stone. Defensive woodline can build a very good TC. I'm not sure. Is that a hill? I think that's not a hill, right? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not sure if he gets the castle up here. I think it will have to be a more defensive one, like in the back there. But that alone will be good. Okay, Zupi is up. Maybe he sends his first knights, right? The moment he gets those 2 villagers, the game is over as well. And what can crossbow really do against longbow then? Will not be easy, but well, some aggression to the front at least. Longbows would be crazy, yeah. Roomstock's so good at knowing when to wall and when to buy time. This is so good by him. Hey, True Evil. I know you're having a bad day, my man. I wish you all the best. But spreading negative energy is not really what I tolerate lightly here. So, wording for the future would be nice. 8 range is enough against crossbow. Do you even get 8? Is it 5 plus... 5 plus 3. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. But you also have 8 range with crossbows, right? So I think it's mainly the defensive castle that will also help. And you have, I think, like 35 HP instead of 30? Something like that. So still double archer range. Goes for the monastery. And yeah, like this is not a good team strategy, honestly. Like, how can you dictate the fight now? More damage. Crazy range. Now pikeman upgrade even. Good luck trying to fight this. Mangonel could just get focused down. There will be a lot of knights going down though. Can they heal in the castle? Oh god, bugging out completely. Ooh, lots of losses. Lots of losses. Only has 1 knight with 5 HP left now. And that longbowman is going down as well. Okay, that went pretty well for Bednir. We'll find that knight kill as well. Trade off the knight kills maybe? Won't. Doesn't have to. And Roomstock even feels confident building a TC here. I think that is a risk not worth taking. Huh. I think just a defensive TC in the back might have been so much safer. In these situations, Britons are especially good. As you can save 175 wood, you don't need to build an archer range to get thumpering. Stock needs a small sauna break. Oh, it's a good shot! Now trying to do the range thingy, the range dancey. Of course, let's compare the stats. So it is simply 1 attack more for longbows compared to crossbows. Is that enough as a reason to go for them? Probably not. Oh god! It's another one. Ooh. I think it is mainly for... Or do you do more damage then? It is 8 damage against 6. Oh yeah, you actually double the damage output. You do 2 damage instead of 1 with longbow. Okay, okay. Actually makes way... Like, yeah, as I said, double the damage against the Mangonel then. Against the Scorpion, it's the same though. Only 1 damage. Or does he? Yeah, he does 2 damage. Okay. Roomstack trying really hard to prove me wrong with 8 range being enough, lol. So, Zuppy should be the one with the best boom then, right? And we see 1 TC being built, more houses, pretty much all in here by Ubetnir. Zuppy, 3 TCs, 2 TCs only for Seeker. Will be tough for him to do too much. And, oh, get second castle here. Roomstock is impossible to be broken then. Like, there's nothing, like, he can't die before mid-imp. Or, like, before it traps out, basically. Now even feels like he has a timing with his longbows. Quite interesting. And knights are in there. Oh god, that's a mistake. That should never happen to Bednir. And wills are dying. At least 1, at least 2. Those quick walls. He did already show that he can do those quite nicely. So I don't mind this too much. Uh-oh, that's a lovely one. Now forward castle. Question is, can maybe Roomstock go over there? Oh god, knights now act very efficient against those scorpions, obviously. And conversion, well, against Teuton knights. Not the craziest thing ever, but we'll get one. Wanted to go for the second one. Zuppy, too active, going back there. Villager count, well, quite some losses here. Still more raids in the back, and we see a good 20 villager lead here for the Finns. But some more aggression to the front. Oh, double mangonel defense already out. This cannot be broken. Both players so good at defending here, Zuppy and Roomstock alike. Longbow men are coming over and he just sees some crossbow. Can outrange them quite easily as well. Shouldn't really be a big problem. Maybe a bit too much on the open there. Indeed, an eagle can clear him up. Knights are coming over, maybe pull a villager to repair. An eagle doing lots and lots of damage there. Have an extra attack against siege. Really helped out in that case. Farming near the lake, Craigasm. Yeah, actually true. Knight still active. Not the prettiest thing ever to play here. And pikeman now getting sniped down. Longbowman getting some kills there. And boing, 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 boing. Missing ballistic. But now double longbowman production. Now finally gets ballistic in as well. Knights are diving in, trying to go for the kill. Can we get that one? Knights are bugging out a bit. Tries to make something happen against these, but just so heavily outnumbered and outgunned. And Obetny obviously with the most one-dimensional army. Or not one-dimensional, it's like every unit, right? A mangonel, 3 scorpion, 2 pikemen, 2 militia, 2 monks, a sheep. Sounds like a crazy army, but obviously not really the most mobile one to really go over there and help out. Split! Uh-oh, Boomstock not active there, and those monks shouldn't really find the kills. 30 HP only on them, and they will find exactly 0 conversions. More armies coming over, but enough longbow, unless... Oh, we still have some aggression there. Do we have some shots? Oh, Roomstock. Oh, takes bad engagement. Runs away. And I think just 2 knights should easily deal with that. Or 1 knight, actually, right? Yeah, the sheep. Yeah, you didn't count that one, right? He's a warrior to me. Where's ballistic? Okay, finally. Forward siege workshop by Zuppy now. And villager advantage now close to 40 for the Finns. Not getting better at all. Boomstock base looking pretty solid. Tries to outdance the mangonel. And, well, dancing for nothing. It's like dancing when your crush is not watching. Did you really need to dance then? Probably not. Just could have taken the drink. If you don't dance, you're no friend of mine. And if you don't dance, you're no friend of mine. Feels bad, man. Scorpion Pikeman. It's just such a weird army for... Oh god. Yeoman even being researched in Castle Age. This is kind of getting trollish here, I have to say. And they know that game number 3 will look pretty similar to game 1 and 2. I think Golden Pit was the other home map there of Turkey. 750 wood and 450 gold. That's just crazy amount. And yeah, G to the G called. I think Celts and Aztecs are simply a bad choice for this map. It is easy to defend. It is easy to be raided at home. It is... There is a reason why there's a meta, an established meta on those maps. And yeah, I didn't mind him like rushing into crossbows, coming over here, but it was a bit late as well. Ubetny, lots of losses, his castle age timing wasn't super fast, the castle got up then, Roomstar could not be broken, and if you get like Teuton Knights out, they're so good against that push as well, because you're heavily relying on making conversions happen. Suppi, just killing quite a bit. Roomstock, very few losses, obviously. How could he lose anything sitting behind 2 castles? Some longbows. Actually, 49 longbows at the end on the map. Did get quite some stone. Suppi, the leader when it comes to gold and food, makes a lot of sense. And we see Ubetnir. There was a drush, 4 militia drush into Fast Castle, 1916. Whew. Not great. Not great. So Golden Pit will be our next one. We have Aztec gone, we have Celts gone, we have Longbowmen gone, and we have Teutonic Knights gone. Finland had cold turkey on the frozen Ghost Lake. Okay. With cranberry sauce. As children, my best friend and I came up with new units. Siege sheep were among them. Okay. Jumping into game number 3. And Golden Pit is what's on the menu. Gold Pit is one of the best maps. Well, let's take a look. Suppi is playing Berbers, and we have Incas for Rubenstock. As we discussed earlier, I think if we play on the new patch, something like Koreans could be played instead of Incas there. Having more bonuses. Oh, Goth. And that's going to be some laming with Goth. Hello. So Seeker's making it interesting here. Ubetnir is playing Mongols. Oh god, Wild Civilizations again. And Goth, remember, it's not allowed to kill or steal a boar with a scout. Every other form of laming is allowed. Exception of straggler laming, obviously. And that villager is now going over and trying to wall in some himself next to the boars and try to go for some kills. Positive things to say as well. I think Golden Pit is way better than Golden Hill. Okay. Seems like Turkey got drafted heavily. Very few Cav Civs. We can take a look at it later again. I'm not sure if they got out drafted or if they got simply picked wrong. I'm really surprised how they ended up with this. What is this one? Okay. Okay, so one boar down. Other boars over here. Seeker should actually be seeking for some other stuff. Ah, Mongol unit there maybe. Mixed in, sees the eagle, runs around a bit, doesn't really want to push the deer in closer, knows that the TC has to be over here, sees double gold, could be a good spot to wall in the double gold. Whew. What do you think of the band laming? Isn't it part of the game? Heavily in favor of it. I will make a video within the next, I would say, 2 weeks, where I think laming has no spot in competitive AoE. And calling it part of the game is, in my opinion, not great argument, but yeah. I'm like heavily in favor of it. Yeah. So you can't take the boar, but you can kill it. You can take the boar as well. You can simply not take it with a scout. You mean every kind of laming? Maybe even sheep laming, honestly, yeah. I think there are some problems if you forbid sheep laming as well. I think if we forbid sheep laming, then we should have deer-free maps. Why is he not walling the gold? Maybe he was searching for more. I think walling the gold makes lots and lots of sense. Could have... He built the mill. Oh yeah, it's actually true. He could have built the mill here and could have gotten the board there. Pretty good observation by Simon. Yeah. And Koyak flying in as well. Now he sent some over. Probably would have loved to do that. Why doesn't Boar just one-shot military units? I think it could. Maybe it should. Oh, and Roomstock's so good. He knows what's up, right? He knows a villager isn't just getting there, laming Boar and getting out of there. The villager stays around to get another barracks up, 85%. Now trades this one off. Where is the scout coming? Coming now at the top of the screen. Flying in. Villager wants to finish the barracks. Is not really wanting this one off. 99% and goes for it. Villager will die though. Scout comes around. Could focus down a bit. Militia will be out and this one will be a messy game. Scouts should be out quite quickly here. As you can see, pop 19 opening without loom by Ubetnir. Scout around. Militia around. Goes for the eagle first, I believe. A bit of a question. And 7 HP, 4 HP. Will he get to the TC? Nice quick wall there by Roomstock. And the eagle, I think, will make it home. I think he will. Needs 2 more hits. And yeah, Seeker lets it go. Now gets to the woodline though. No, not with the Roomstock. No barracks at home for some spears. There's no interesting dynamic for yellow. No barracks at home for some spears. Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll see, right? How many scouts will Zupi go for and where does he want to go? Good job here. Scout helping out. 1 villager down. Still attacking quite a bit. And, oh no. Oh no. Roomstock is going wild in this one. Hi. He has 3 on stone and is on the way to Few Late. Sends his villagers forward. 7 even? Didn't even find enough high HP villagers or what? Okay. Just 1 low HP and that one will be a trash into the Goth player. Pooh. Not a lot of wood income, surely. Can even afford wheelbarrow pretty quickly if he wants to go for it. Waltz in his berries quite nicely. The big area. Kind of what people are going for nowadays. Simply easier. And, oh, Roomstock. Oh, he never scouted Seeker, obviously. Ay. Now, relatively fortunate scout with only 5 HP that he didn't run into a villager. Didn't run into... Uh-oh. Roomstock, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Stone gate 1. Stone 1. No, don't tell me. What level is this? What are we witnessing? Stone gate now as well. And now, who is trapped with whom? And what? No, don't tell me. Okay. And he just leaves 1 eagle in. 1 villager in there will be lost. Tower. And that's all gone for yellow. Hallelujah. That will be 5 dead villagers here. If I counted that one correctly. And it looks like it. Roomstock even running around a bit more. Tower will go up. And he knows that one is going down. Oh boy. That should have never ever happened. Holy guacamole. Don't try to lame Roomstock or stuff like this is going to happen. Just room things indeed. Oh. And trying to make something happen against the gate, but shouldn't really be a thing. 400 HP and indeed goes up. And I think you don't even need to jump into the tower. The villagers are always dying now. What is happening here? Right, just use your villagers yourself. Meanwhile, militia against that. What's happened in the scout fight? Completely missed that one. One scout here, Zuppy. Okay, that's very passive though. Huh. Okay, next tower. And Seeker, how much wood is he having now? Goes over at that angle. That will be two dead farms behind this one. Those wills are Ruben stuck now. Militia still active? Oh boy. 6 militia already. And I'm not sure if you can actually repair that with the village against 6 militia. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, actually didn't take one of his boars! Seeker! Why did he stop seeking for his boar? Oh god, it was out of vision! Are you kidding me? Oh, it sometimes ran in. Most of the time ran out. Man-at-Arms coming up next. We need a tower, but we don't have enough wood income here for room stock. Now tries to go over there with the villagers. Man-at-Arm upgrade not in time. Now it's coming in. Villager actually being blocked by the scout quite beautifully. Gets one, but that is it. 49 wood. Scouts around of Ubetnir, but completely walled, so shouldn't be the biggest problem ever. What are those up to? Oh, now he wants to fight? Upgrades +1/+1. He can win that. Well, he can't win against everyone. He could win a 4v6. Uh-oh. Need some walling there. How much wood do we have? 37 for room stock. Is he building a tower? No, he is not. Defensive tower for Seeker. Man-at-Arms around. Ah, still a toughie. Still a tough one. And yeah, you can't really repair against that. Way too much damage output. Goth, so good. Man-at-Arms, so good in general. Look at that. 2 villagers repairing isn't even enough against 6 on... 6 Man-at-Arms there. And yeah, broke through. The tower won't do anything. I love to watch room stock games. Yeah. So often I ask, like, who is your favorite player? And I say, like, room stock has to be up there for sure. Makes so many crazy games. And I absolutely hate to play against him. But casting his games, watching his games, I'm fine with that. Let's take a look at resources a bit. Zuppy is sitting at 700 food, 300 for Seeker. We have Ubetnir with only 100 food. Goes for Bloodlines and the one in tech. Okay, so he goes pretty wild. No defense upgrade for him. Villagers are dying there quite heavily. And, well, Zuppy will be going Castle Age way quicker than Ubetnir. But what can Ubetnir really do? Either villagers here, that could still be a thing though. And and yeah, Roomstock obviously is over here and getting some wood there. Double tower for the defense. Seeker, I don't really see him. Well, he dropped quite some food again. Man-at-Arms, Roomstock, can you wall this one in time? Will be ugly. Builds a defensive tower. I think stonewalling this might even be better than trying to make something happen with palisades. Although palisades obviously can't be attacked by as many men-at-arms, so not the biggest problem. If he gets that one up though, ooh, the repair now. Needs to pull more villagers for the repair, and indeed he is now. Oh, that was a clutch one. Went down to, I think, like 50 HP. 9 scouts now. +1 attack, bloodlines. The moment we see Zuppy walling behind this one, they won't achieve too much. Double stable by Zuppy. Cast age difference actually not that big. 1.5 minutes. Lots of resources in the bank for Zuppy. We'll climb that for Ubetnir as well, and we are expecting solid amount of knights from Zuppy. Seeker still completely open. Still didn't find his boar. And no! He is doing it again! Rubenstock, didn't he just drop 8 farms or something? Are you kidding me? He is douching his opponent. That is like, are you? No way. Why? How? Can he really? Should he? Oh no. Oh no. And Incas have no bonuses at all for douching. They have no bonuses at all. So he is just taking the normal 1v1 fight. His watchtower is helping a bit. So he's starting ahead with like 250 HP. That is it. Scouts are coming over. There's not a lot of stuff left though. And that villager will lose his head. Uh-oh, overmind? Oh, no, that won't be important. Tower will fall, villager is dying. And yeah, that's going to be a dead TC for Seeker pretty soon. Interesting that... Yeah, he stays like super calm here. TC being dropped by Obednir, only with one villager though. Oh, here, no. 2 double stable, and knights are just coming over. 1 TC at the top, 1 TC at the bottom here for Zuppy. Inca TC are cheaper on stone. That's the bonus. Yeah, he saves 15 stone with 280 in the bank. Yeah, okay. But it doesn't really matter for repairing. Seeker builds the TC further in the back. What a crazy game. Those Finns, man. And what happened to the boar? Ah, he's actually the spearman brought the boar. Are you kidding me? Zuppy lured the boar with the spearman there. Hallelujah. Crazy move as well. Oh, and not all villagers can fit into the towers now. This is pretty ugly. Only 1 defense upgrade on those knights. Second defense upgrade is coming in though. Villagers are trying to wall himself at the top. That's not going to happen. Camels are around. Solid upgrades on these. But the moment we see the Berber player going for camels, then it gets more and more tricky. Another tower goes up. More villagers falling here. And Rubenstock sitting at 29 villagers. Seeker at 26. And Rubenstock obviously with way more control. And now fighting under Rubenstock's TC in Seeker's base. With a tower around, a spearman around. And yeah, even Xing here was Zuppy. By the way, we are fighting under your TC, my man. Maybe you might help me with some damage output. And indeed, he did help. Admin win for laming? And no, you're just not allowed to do it with a scout. You are allowed to do it with a spearman. And I would say even only with the starting scout. So if you build a scout in feudal age, I think you're allowed to kill the boar. Okay, another tower there. Probably wants some protection. Or was that just the X of Zuppy saying, okay, let's go there. Zuppy still lots of control there in the center. Roomstock, only spearman production. 2 on farms. Doesn't really care about villagers. The main story will be Obednir against Zuppy, and honestly, that is simply Mongols against Berbers in a mass castle age scenario. This really shouldn't go easily in favor of the Mongol player, right? Is he trying to go for Mango Dye? He has 3 on stone, but that shouldn't be a thing. More raids here, another villager dying. Spearman trying to fade this one off. Basically in Dark Age, laming in Dark Age? No, en contraire. There's more laming that is allowed than forbidden. No idea what Zuppy's villager is doing over here, running over the map. Oh, that's the one waypoint of one of the TCs. Okay, now, oh, what? That's, oh no, that's Obednir. And yeah, he had, something happened there. Who do you think is winning? In the better position, I think slightly better position is actually Finland. And they have the better civilization, and I think they're the better players. So I think Finland is looking pretty good here. Simply like Berbers against Mongols is just a huge advantage. Probably Zuppy against Obednir is a good advantage. Center control against no center control is a good advantage. Oh, actually, did I say no center control? Well, that will be way tougher to defend. Jigsaw, hey yo. And Roomstock, he won't tower rushing there. He won't stop tower rushing. Thought you can't lame no matter what? Today you learned. Camels just fleeing. He knows. Okay, he didn't know, right? Did he know about the TCs in the center? Only now he sees them. Okay, he probably thought it is better for him to just disengage because, well, his opponent is not on gold. Now wants to take the fight with 2 monks around. And this could be annoying now, right? How much stone do we have here? And the big problem is, like, Mangudai might be one of the best units in the game. But obviously hard countered by camel archers again. And we are having Berbers against him. So Room still only 2 on food, for everyone who is confused. And just continues with his trashy. Oh god, this annoying guy. I hate him so much. 21 villagers for Room? No. 2. 20. Soon 21 again. 37 for Seeker, though. Maybe Mass Pikeman could be an option. Stable for Batnir, now added again. Would love to see some more outposts by Zuppi. He's preparing a push, goes for the ram. Tries to go for the counter attack. Some villager kills found. But just mass camels should be so good for him against the mass camel of Mongols. Oh, nice coming around. Ooh, that could be some dead villagers here for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if like 2, 3 are dying. Make it 2, make it 3 now. Could go even a bit deeper. And funnily enough, he did spread the knights to get some killing done. And the camels to fight against the camels at the other side. And all of a sudden, Groomstock only 15 villagers behind. Fletching now by Seeker. Uh-oh, and now we have the aggression here, but that will be tricky. Where's the military? 42 against 26 military on the field. The castle is getting dropped as well. Masked camels. Monks are around as well. Rams are already attacking, and this might be the finishing blow in this one. Camels are coming over. Conversion should be no problemo. Castle being built by 10 villagers compared to 2 villagers at the moment. The other one is building the gate. Castle won't go up. And that won't be a great fight. More camels are coming over for Batnir, but it won't be enough. Villager number simply not there. Ram is already doing its job. And monks have to be happy. Going back there, this was the deciding fight. Score is still pretty even, but don't get confused. Roomstock score doesn't really matter. Zuppi is winning this game alone, and Batnir is calling it G to the G. What a good game. Finland B is going into the round of 16. Will face off against Finland A next Saturday or Sunday. 3-0. Solid job, Reno. Romantic Doubt Castle. Yeah, they're next to each other. It was a quick. Hi. What a funny game. What a funny game. Lots of laming here. The Roomstock starting base, and that we can show such a base and can say this guy was in the winning team is pretty special. Pretty special. Hi. What a good one. Let's go for the statistics. Zuppi, obviously the guy with the most killed. Surprisingly, that he had the fewest losses. Obviously, never got raided. 45 largest army. Berbers just so good. Cheaper knights, cheaper camels. Uncontested eco there. And just had it easy because he obviously did build like 6 less scouts. Or 5 scouts less. Something like that. And didn't invest into bloodlines and all those upgrades in feudal age. So, was pretty sweet for him. And a solid, 1 minute, 21 seconds earlier castle age. Your boom is quicker. And as you can see, 20 villager lead there. G to the G.